Welcome to This Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to guide you through today's topic. We so often think that to build serious muscle, we need a massive rack of iron, super expensive machines, and an oversized gym bag. But today we're going to transform a simple, lightweight rubber band into a comprehensive, total-body muscle-building tool. We are literally turning that simple strip of elastic into your personal gym in a bag.
Okay, let's dive right into this. We'll start by breaking down fabric versus latex bands, then outline a full-body routine and move into mastering the lat pull-down. After that, we'll hit advanced gains with drop sets, and finally, avoiding the dreaded band snap.
Section 1. Fabric versus latex bands. Choosing your weapon.
If you've been looking at bands recently, you've definitely noticed a fierce debate over which material is better. So let's settle it right now. Think of the latex band as your elastic Swiss Army knife. Because it's made from layered sheets of natural rubber that are bonded under pressure, it can stretch significantly and snap back with this incredibly smooth, progressive resistance curve. It's super versatile and provides massive resistance. We're talking all the way up to 80 kilograms of tension. On the flip side, we have the fabric band. Now this is your specialist tool. It's got a woven fabric outer layer with an inner elastic core. This means it grips the skin beautifully without pinching or rolling, making it supremely comfortable. But because of that woven nature, it simply cannot match the extreme elastic potential of natural rubber, so it usually maxes out around 40 kilograms of resistance.
Now what's really interesting here is figuring out exactly which one you should pull out of your bag, and that depends entirely on your workout. Doing assisted pull-ups or trying to add heavy accommodating resistance to your barbell, you absolutely need latex for that deep stretch and high resistance threshold. But if you're grinding through high-rep glute circuits and you're sweating heavily, fabric is your best friend. Why? Because it won't roll up into a painful tourniquet around your thighs. And surprisingly, if you're sharing your gear, fabric wins again, simply because you can toss the whole shebang right into the washing machine.
Section 2. The ultimate full-body routine. Building the foundation.
There's this common myth out there that resistance bands are really only good for physical therapy or like a quick pre-workout warm-up. We are completely dismissing that idea right now. Take the wood chopper, for example. This move brilliantly illustrates exactly why bands are so powerful. It's a total body rotational exercise where you step on the band and pull the handles diagonally right across your body. Because the band provides tension in whatever direction you anchor it, it unlocks these functional, multiplanar movements. You're engaging your obliques, your core, and your shoulders in a constant state of tension, which honestly is something traditional gravity-dependent free weights really struggle to replicate.
To prove that you can train your entire body effectively with literally just this one piece of equipment, let's break down a structured 5-day split. Check this out. On Monday, you can anchor the band to a door for chest flies. Tuesday is all about arms with kickbacks. Then on Wednesday, you simply step on the band, grab the ends, and do heavy deadlifts and sumo squats for your legs. By Friday, you're working your back with overhead pull-aparts. It is a comprehensive, totally balanced week of training. And the best part? It all fits into the front pocket of your backpack.
Section 3. Mastering the lat pull-down technique is everything.
To really get the most out of that split we just talked about, we have got to talk about form. Let's look at one fundamental back exercise to show you how to maximize muscle activation without ever stepping foot inside a commercial gym to use a cable machine. The banded lat pull-down requires absolute precision. First, fix your band to a high, sturdy anchor, like a pull-up bar. Next, kneel down. Now, I want you to really focus on this. Keep your back perfectly still. Momentum is the enemy here. Engage your core, hinge at the elbows, and pull the band down toward your upper chest. Focus entirely on squeezing your lats. Pause, then slowly return to the starting position, but never ever let the band go completely slack. Constant tension is where the magic happens.
Now, if you find yourself still rocking back and forth trying to cheat and generate momentum, you absolutely have to try the supine variation. By laying flat on your back on the floor and anchoring the band near your head, you completely eliminate any chance of cheating. The floor acts as a strict point of reference. You pull your elbows down into your rib cage in a Y position, really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Plus, you don't have to worry about straining your neck at all. It's an incredibly effective little technique tweak.
Section 4. Advanced gains with drop sets. Pushing past failure.
All right, so you've got the form down. But what if you're an advanced lifter thinking, yeah, but bands can't build real muscle mass? Well, it's time to ramp up the intensity. There's a great quote that perfectly captures the essence of hypertrophy. It says, when it comes to building strength and muscle mass, it's all about taking your muscles to the point of complete exhaustion and training past that failure point. With heavy dumbbells, doing that is easy, right? You hit failure, you drop the heavy weight, and you pick up a lighter one. But how do we achieve that maximum intensity and complete exhaustion with a simple rubber band?
This is where we get to manipulate band physics. Because we don't have set numbers painted on the side of our bands, we manipulate the tension itself. Method 1. Stacking. You can clip a heavy band and a light band to the exact same handle. Rep out until failure, rapidly unclip the light band to drop the resistance, and just keep going. Method 2. If you wrap the band around your foot or hand an extra time, you shorten it, which increases tension. Hit failure, unwrap it once to add slack, and squeeze out more reps. And method 3 is easily the simplest. If you're anchored to a door, just take one step closer to the door. Boom, instant drop set, instant muscle exhaustion. Section 5. Avoiding the dreaded band snap. Care and maintenance.
We've covered the heavy lifting, but now we absolutely must talk about safety. Because, let's be honest, anyone who has ever used a latex band has had that fleeting, terrifying thought of the band snapping and leaving a massive, painful red welt right across the back of their leg. It's a highly relatable fear. So, why do they keep breaking?
Well, aside from accidentally buying cheap, single-pore molded latex instead of high-quality layered latex, the fault usually lies in how we treat them. Your gym in a bag requires maintenance, so the crucial point is following these rapid-fire do's and don'ts. Do not stretch your band more than 2.5 times its original relaxed length. That is the absolute mechanical limit before rubber fails. Do clean them with mild soap and occasionally condition latex with 100% silicone oil to keep it from drying out. Don't leave them baking in your hot car or in direct UV sunlight because UV rays literally destroy elastic polymers. Never tie knots in them. That creates a focus point of tension that will guarantee a snap. And finally, never anchor them around sharp metal edges or rough concrete. Treat the band right and it'll treat you right. We've explored the materials, mapped out a full-body routine, perfected our pulling mechanics, and learned exactly how to push our muscles to absolute failure, all while keeping our gear safe. It really is an incredibly powerful system. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Knowing what you know now about the versatility, the multiplanar functional resistance, and the pure convenience of it all, are you ready to swap your heavy iron and that expensive gym membership for a rubber band? Grab one, test these techniques out, and see the results for yourself. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.